Hello, welcome back to the Drunkeneers channel. As always, I'm your host, Sir Alpha, and today we are streaming Chasm. So, without further ado, let's just fucking get into this. Let's start a new game. Character name. Pretty standard stuff. I'm sure you all know by now. Seed, the game is quote-unquote procedurally generated. Jesus, said 3 times fast. Which is not really all that much, but there are things like connecting rooms and mob placement that will... I have no idea what I'm doing here. Just gonna do that. That will change based on the seed, but other than that, set pieces that are there to help game progression are set. Redundancy aside. So it doesn't really matter too much on that end. Already got past that. I'll go ahead and reseed off screen and then we'll join that world. So here we go. Jareth, I thought I'd find you up here. Did you fall asleep watching the knights ride off on their mission? Don't worry, you're the brightest recruit this outpost has seen in some time. Soon you'll be a full-fledged Guildian knight, and I'll still be here running errands for the commander. Which reminds me, he sent me to find you. Your orders are to report to Commander Silxer's office at once. You better hurry, he seemed even more impatient than usual. Fantastic. So this is a little, I guess, semi-introduction to controls and some of the mechanics of the game. Eyes of the Watchers. Kneel in the light of the Watchers, and your deeds shall be recorded in the Tome of Light. Their eyes will always find those who shine brightly. They remember our deeds in this life and offer us place by their side in the next. Let the light of the Watchers illuminate your path, and they shall aid you in your time of need. Afizel the Younger. I will not do the voice, Sir Coronado. There's not really a lot to explore in this tower, so I'm just gonna go ahead and skip to where we need to go. Just making sure I'm not missing any collectibles. To the right is the armory, which we'll be coming back to in a second. For now, we're just gonna go ahead and keep it going and find the general we're supposed to talk to. As mentioned, this is kind of the quote-unquote semi-tutorial-y bit of the game, just for you to get used to some of the controls. The game is a Metroidvania style game, so you're supposed to go around, kind of get used to the jumping and all that good stuff. Nothing interesting there of note. These are a little bit more important. So, the birth of Gildia. In the year 398, the tyranny of Linhain's, Jesus, these names, despotic leader King Charles forced many to choose between their lives and their values. The people were lost and confused in the wake of the capital's destruction, but General Cyrus Typhali? Jesus, rose to guide them. He made it his mission to secure the land so that a council of leaders could establish Gildia, a kingdom without a king. This council was created to ensure that power would never again be concentrated in the hands of one person. Soon after Gildia was formed, the council's first act was to formally create the Knights of Gildia, led by none other than Typhali himself. So, little backstory there. Are the names changed based on the seed? They are not, as far as I'm aware, because it's lore-based. I guess they don't want you to miss out or be confused if you play with a different seed. Granted, the commander is waiting. So from what I played, I haven't played too much of it. For a little bit I played, they weren't changed. It's always Gildia, and these guys are always the same names. At each recruit, I have a mission for you. There's a small mining town about 3 days' journey and that is to the west called Carthus. This morning I received an urgent letter from the town's mayor. He reports the miners were attacked by a wild beast while working deep in the mines. Now, they refuse to go back to work until it's been taken care of. I know this sounds like a trivial matter, but we depend on Carthus for supplies and raw materials. As you know, I sent the knights on a mission yesterday, which leaves me a bit short-handed. I need you to go to Carthus and do whatever it takes to get those mines up and running again. I think you're ready to become a Guildian knight, but you must prove yourself first. Do you understand the orders? Yes. Good, head to the armory and get properly equipped before you set off to Carthus. Godspeed, recruit. Gildia sounds like a great place. Gildia, I barely know you. Wow, your first mission. I had a feeling today was going to be your lucky day. Be careful on the road to Carthus. The snowstorms are treacherous this time of year. Weather has zero effect in this game, so I don't know why that was brought up there, but I guess it's supposed to make the world feel alive or something, but it does nothing for us whatsoever. Is it just me, or is this heap of not getting any smaller? It's a little fourth wall break there. Yeah, I almost felt like the commander there was almost ready to do the you want to be a star? I mean, you want to be a knight, don't you? So the commander is sending you on your first mission. You'll be needing a weapon then. Take a sword off the rack. Short sword. Make sure to equip your sword before you set off. Just remember at training and you'll be fine. So, equipment. Wow. As you can see, we have two hands, but the second one is used for what is essentially sub-weapons. So only square can be mapped to an actual weapon. We'll be getting different weapons as the game goes on in a Metroidvania style. They'll have different animations, attack speeds, you know, all that sort of juicy stuff. So for now, we can finally get out of this garrison and make our way to Carthus. Can you let me out, please? Thank you. It looks like you're all set. Make sure you have everything you need. Once you go through the gate, there's no turning back. The game does not have dynamic weather, no. There are some animations, some weather animations, but since most of it takes place in the mines, it's, you know, it's all underground, so there isn't like rain or anything like that. I think I'm 90% sure that there isn't some, but sometimes when you go out to Carthus, there might be like a little bit of wind and stuff like that. Nothing super fancy, but it does not affect it in any way, shape, or form. And just to answer other questions, seed also does not impact it in any way. So I guess the mention of weather was really just to have this little cutscene make sense. But yeah, once you get here, it's just like this. And I think sometimes you'll come out and the snow won't be here. It'll just be a still day, but that doesn't do anything, you know, the NPCs don't go away or hide inside or anything like that. As always, our, you know, save points restore our health, but they don't restore our I guess the soul points, MP, whatever you want to call them, which is the blue there on the top. That mine rain, yeah, the mines tend to have different weather. Well, I said mines, and then I kind of switched it up to underground because it's not all contained in the mines. So you are not wrong to say that you know, mines can have different weather, but you know, there you go. So this is the mayor, JQ. Thank to watchers, a Gildian knight. Oh, you're only a recruit. Well, I reckon I should just be thankful I'm not alone anymore. I'm JQ Carthus, mayor of the town and the manager of the mines below it. Unfortunately, the mines have become less and less productive in spite of best efforts. My crew began blasting in search of new vein of ore, but found only the wild beasts I wrote to you about. But then a few days ago, things got much worse. In the dead of night, a gang of hideous creatures came up from the mines and ransacked the town. When the morning came, I finally worked up the courage to investigate and found the town was empty. Please, you must find the missing townsfolk and help restore Carthus. Take this key, it will open the gate to the mines. And please remember to report back here if you find anyone. Now, while you can come back and report to him as you find people, he gives you absolutely nothing for that, so it's just a big old waste of time. Wanted, Felix Farron and Drake Striker. The notorious duo are wanted by the Kingdom of Gildia, to stand trial for crimes of thievery and piracy. They were last seen heading east towards the Ladorian Mountains. Beware. Both are to be considered armed and dangerous. If you see the individual, please contact the authorities immediately. Let's celebrate. Carthus' 100th anniversary is nearly upon us. On the 21st day of the Luminoth 772, we will gather to celebrate the historic day the town was founded by JQ Carthus the First. All townsfolk and visitors are invited to join. Please bring a dish to share, and we'll see you there. JQ Carthus III, Mayor of Carthus. And this here is a list of the missing people, aka NPCs that we had to find throughout the game. Anyone with information regarding the whereabouts of the following people should contact the mayor immediately. So not too many, but this is a nice little checklist, so you know you're not missing anybody. Carthus Mines, employees only. All others are prohibited. So as mentioned before, since it's procedurally generated, set pieces like these are staple and it will always be in the same spot. The rooms that get you to these specific rooms may be different depending on your seed. So, for example, this here room is also a set piece that I can't interact with right now because as soon as I get off, that happens. So I need to find an NPC to help me out with that. As far as the rooms connecting to this room, these are different depending on your seed. And that goes for enemy placement and the shape of the room itself. The other thing that this game has going for it is bestiary, much like other, well, more Castlevania type games. That was dumb of me. Where you have to complete them if you want to get the trophy. And as you can see, I got the troll unlocked there. Good bestiary. Check him out. There he is. But you have to kill a set number of these things before they'll actually show up in the bestiary. I think there is something down here I want to check out before we move on. Yeah. So this is another set room where I can't continue unless I have the ability to grapple onto ledges. So this is more of a set room. And the connecting room is the one that's different. Wow, really, Tom? Just immediately show up and offend people? Oh, and there's, yeah, secret rooms, much like Castlevania games. Oh, Jesus, I forgot about this guy. I clearly shouldn't be here because this guy's taking like 17 hits to go down. Also, I'm not a fan of the short sword. There is a level up system, again, much like Metroidvania games. And max HP. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the nice dodge comment. Oh, and just like that, fucking, why do I even toot my own horn? Much to your comment there about dodging, there is a backdash that you could do. I'm trying to show it off there. But I personally don't like it just because of the fact that it's on triangle, and I do not like dodging with triangle. I think dodging should be reserved to circle or bumper buttons, but that's just, you know, my playstyle, my, I guess, motor skills. So you will see me more jumping away to evade rather than dodging with the dash. And the other thing that you could do if you want to kind of play around with the animation canceling is you can jump and get 2 quick slashes in. Where if I don't jump, I only get 1 slash in. Yes, indeed, Chasm is a great game. So every time I get hit is because I'm looking to my second monitor to see the comments. And yeah, I probably should not be doing that while in combat. Come on, get up here. Come on. Oh my god. Dude, I am just fucking this up. Come on. There we go. Trusty bats. Hey, engineer vest. It's a pretty good equip right there. What does a person need to play this game? PS4? I believe it's on both Steam and PS4. So this is obviously the PS4 that I'm playing right now. But I believe it's on Steam as well. I'm not sure about Xbox. Don't really follow that, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. But for sure, PS4 or Steam. Okay. Wow, these guys are just gonna be dicks about this. Come on, get up here. I'm just gonna skip these guys because I don't. Nope. Just do not like them. They're easy to take out if you have the knife, but the swords, well, I'm not gonna say slow swing speed because it's one of the faster weapons, but compared to the knife, which is, in my opinion, the best early game weapon you can get, it's just a pain in the ass to deal with them. So probably gonna start skipping a bunch of these mobs since I already got a couple of levels up of them. and only gonna kill for bestiary entries at this point. I still need to kill a few crawlers for those. I think there's a save room on here? Nope. So these, I guess I should say, these are altars. Obviously, they give you different bonuses. You can get fortune, which gives more money drops from enemies and those lamps. You could get the protection one, which I have, which I think reduces all damage you take by half. You can get one that's something about learning. I think it just gives you more experience per killing enemy you kill. So. Have I ever tried befriending them? Maybe the gnolls are just misunderstood. Take them out for some tea. That is an excellent point. I have never tried. I am more of the quote-unquote self-defense style of gaming where, you know, they're coming at me, I have to do something about it. But yeah, you know, that might be something that someone else might try to do, get away with. You missed me going through a secure area. That's what you missed by going and getting some water. It was a little bit higher level, I'm gonna say, just because the enemies on there are some that you usually don't find, so you get a little further in. But I guess that's part of the whole semi-procedural generated shenanigans. So these guys, the gnolls, they drop the knife, but it's, I think, an uncommon drop. So I would like to farm with them for it, but might actually end up getting one here soon enough anyway. Can't remember if there's a specific room that has one. It's one of the set pieces. So there, obviously, I need double jump to get there, or the float. You get a little like floaty parachute shenanigan scene. Hey, it's our first NPC. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I was worried about the audio. So Rick says audio sounds good. Something that I was worried about before, but it's sounding good. That's great. Hey, we don't need to talk about Undertale. It's you know, that was in the past. Also, my dog is apparently going crazy. I think there's someone outside, so if you guys hear that, I apologize. Anyway, this is Narina. It's one of the NPCs that is going to be helping us out. Her name was also on the list of missing people. She is going to sell us our sub-weapons and give us a quest that will make us retrieve a book for her that will then allow us to upgrade our sub-weapons as well as sell us some magical armor. Thanks for helping me get out of the cage, my child. I'm Narina and I run the magic shop in town. I was tending to my horse's Buttercup. My horse, Jesus, I can't read today. I was tending to my horse Buttercup when I was taken captive. I hope she is okay. She gets awful lonely when I'm gone. Please stop by my shop and see me if you're ever in need of my services. I am indeed in need of them services. No dog, that's great. Yeah, I am. She calmed down, but she was starting to growl, and I was afraid she was going to start barking and, you know, deafen you guys. Where the hell am I? Okay. So far, we're getting some good map coverage, so good in that regard. Damn, getting levels on levels. It's gonna help to go down to that secret passage. God, I hate these things because they get knocked back and then they can come back and hit you. And all right. So the boxes usually have, you know, money, items. They won't have weapons or armor. Those are usually chests or enemy drops, or you have to buy them. And there is an achievement for finding, or trophy, whatever you want to call them, for finding all of the boxes in the game and breaking them. So there's a set number of them. I think the contents are randomized based on the seed, but the number of boxes in the game is it's either static, or I guess the game keeps track of how many it puts in for the trophy. Ah. So that item I just picked up right there, learning scroll, permanently increases a random attribute by 1 point. Hey, strength, that's great. How does progression work? Oh, hold on, this is our first mini boss. I will answer your question right after this. Let's see if I can beat him without taking damage. There is also a trophy for beating a boss without taking damage. I don't think mini bosses count in that. And then on top of that, if you do manage to beat the specific bosses without taking damage, you'll get a specific loot drop from a... So the reason why I went to wait to answer your question about progression is it works based on this guy. So this is the NPC we have to find. Based in Baston. Thank you for your assistance. I'm Professor Baston of the Gildian Academy of Science. I first arrived in Carthage nearly a year ago searching for remnants of King Troll's caravan. While staying in town, I learned of the ancient paintings throughout these caverns. To my astonishment, they were made by an undiscovered tribe lived here nearly 1,000 years ago. I named them the Ladori, after these mountains, and began to devote all of my time to researching them. I am reading like I'm fucking 5 years old. They're very interesting people, but their sudden disappearance is what captured my curiosity. My work was going swimmingly until something sneaked up on me and knocked me out. I believe we have a common interest in finding out why people, both ancient and modern, keep disappearing here. The miners were last blasting on the bottom floor, so we should begin our investigation there. Come now, together we can open the gate to the lower levels, the mines. So progression works based on different areas. Here the mines are the first level. After that you go to, I want to say catacombs and forest, something like that. They're all interconnected, very Metroidvania-y style. And there is, for each area, a central hub that can help you traverse that specific area. And that hub itself is like a nexus that is connected to all other hubs that you can then use to keep progressing further and backtrack as you need with the items that you collect. They're called relics that let you do double jump or hang onto ledges or float, stuff like that, in order to visit the rooms that you couldn't get to before, or get past some of the rooms that have a tall ledge, or just Metroidvania, really. Think good old Castlevania, and that's basically at the same type of progression. However, a lot of it is tied to Baston. He'll help you open doors or unlock switches or do things that you need to progress. So in a bit here, we'll show how he actually helps out. Oh, wow. Thank you there, Luis. Yeah, 5 is a little too much credit, more like a 3-year-old. Yeah, bastard. All right. Damn it, I missed the room up there. Oh, and that's a teleporting room too. Okay. So let me show, if I remember correctly, this area leads to a set room, which will show, yep. First of all, we get the trusty, oh my god, I thought it was gonna be the knife. Fuck me, okay. So this is basically a room that requires the specific slide relic to be able to progress. So we're gonna have to come back, but something nice you could do is you could set a marker on this room, and then hey, I have to come back to that. It's that little white dot. It sucks that it doesn't give you any information more than that, so you don't really know unless you played before. You come and check back a lot, or you, I guess, write it down on your own that you have to come back. But at the very least there is, or why you have to come back. But at the very least there's a notion that I do have to come back for some reason. Hey, we'll unlock the bat. I think this guy drops a spear as a weapon. Drops are really hard to come by. Unless you start boosting your luck, and as I said that, I got a drop, alright. Unless you start boosting your luck. Bandana, didn't equip that. I think the leather, oh, we got a leather belt. Leather belt's really good. Yeah. So we're doing actually pretty good. I was hoping to get the knife. Oh my god. These things are annoying. I was really hoping to get the knife from that chest. Like I said, early game, knife is the best weapon. It has really good strength, more so than the short sword we're wielding, and it has ridiculous attack speed animation. So back on progression, this is how you move about the levels. So here, as you can see, this is the nexus I was talking about. With this, you can go to other areas, And within this hub itself, you could visit different areas of the mines. So once we find the next area, the next quote-unquote world, with this, we can go to the next world. But for now, since we only have this unlocked, that's, basically how it works. And here, for example, now I can go to this very first room I showed off, and we are back to the beginning of the mine. So now I can come back and talk to Narnia. I don't think that's her name, but that's what I'm gonna call her. And buy our very first sub-weapon. So there's the magic knife, the magic Molotov, the magic axe, the shuriken, the boomerang, the magic shield. We're 20 short of the belt, damn. But anyway, for my money, Molotov is the way to go at the beginning. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna pick up the silver ring as well. So all the gear she sells is tied to basically magic. So getting all the sub weapons run off of magic and your intelligence. So that's what she's all about. Hello there, young one. My magic shop is now open again, thanks to you. I have many spells for sale that can help you on your quest. However, I am unable to enhance any spells at this time. I lost my book of incantations when I was carried off by these monsters. There was a time when I could recite every incantation in there by heart, but I'm afraid my memory is not what it used to be. Please let me know if you happen to come across it. And if you do, she'll let you upgrade your weapons. So the magic Molotov that we got is essentially the holy water from Castlevania, so that's why I like it. It's really good for enemies that don't move quickly or are stuck on the ground. Have I played Hollow Knight? I have not. I actually just bought it recently during the winter sale, so it's on my list of things to do. And I was actually thinking if this goes well after we're done with Chasm, I might jump into that one and do a blind playthrough of it and see how that goes. Sorry, I had to drink a little bit of water there. So back to progression. Now that we have saved Baston, this is how progression works. I just stand there for the moment while I unlock the gate in place. This is gonna happen a lot where we're gonna come to a room where he's doing something and he's gonna help us progress somehow. I think it happens like 3 more times. Now follow me. So with that, officially we're more or less done with this area. There's a couple of rooms, I guess, that I didn't explore, but we'll come back to them. Because I think one of them, the one I was missing on the lower left there, you can see, just leads to a safe spot, and then the one right there, pretty much the nearest one to me, that was the one I did visit, which I need a relic to get to. So I hate these fucking rats with a passion, but this is where this comes in handy. Ooh, that is a lot better than the short sword. Not the knife, but it does have very, very bad swing speed though. So it's something you gotta keep into account, and it does lock you into that animation, so... Hey, let's kill him with one hit, so that's good for me. Oh. Jesus, that's super slow. It is baller. I hear it's really good, but I also hear it's bad, just I guess kind of depending on what you're looking for in the game. Jeremy, you wanna stick your 2 cents in here? I know you had a small rant about Hollow Knight and what you didn't like therein. Was it just the mapping that you didn't like? There's also another trophy for collecting all these notes. My research indicates that the shaman was the leader of the Ladori tribe. They relied on him to help with all aspects of their lives. From what I can gather, the shaman spent most of his time meditating and attempting to make contact with the spirits from beyond our world. To aid him in his quest, he utilized rare gemstones. Much like modern mystics, the Ladori believed that gemstones contain supernatural power. Perhaps it was search for such gemstones that caused the tribe to venture into the mines. As you can see, I'm missing 6 to complete these notes and note entries. And this is part of what gets procedurally generated and put, different places, so you gotta find these to get that achievement trophy. So yeah, I do know that the mapping in Hollow Knight is not great, so that's something that I'm not entirely looking forward to, but I do like the, I guess, aesthetics of it. It looks really nice, very visually pleasing. And I'm kind of interested in the lore of it. I don't know really anything about it. I just know it's kind of Dark Soulsy, where you gotta figure out what is happening as you kind of progress through. So, not that I'm the best lore master, but yeah, I am definitely looking forward to playing that. And at some point in time, Dead Cells as well. I'm looking forward to playing that. So we'll be on a Metroidvania style run for quite a few games here. And the leather cap. Keep going to my inventory. It's not better than the banana. Well, at least the bat drops something real nice. I don't think I can reach that one. I think I need the ledge hold. Yeah. Yeah, so just like the first relic you get is ledge hold. So now we know to come back to this room. Wizard of Legend is also in that vein, but that is more run-based like Rogue Legacy. I didn't mind Rogue Legacy. Actually, I played a lot of Rogue Legacy back in the day, so I hear that Wizard of Legend, that it can get ridiculously hard in some parts though. Which, I mean, I guess it's kind of the charm of it. I wouldn't be opposed to playing it, but it would definitely be lower down on the list. I think for my money, Rogue Legacy is probably one of the hardest I've ever played. That one did just drive me wild at points. Even with upgrades and stuff like that, just because of the randomness of it, that even if you upgrade a certain lineage and then you get a bunch of knights that have nothing to do with it, you get kind of boned. That used to drive me up a wall. To this day, I actually don't think I ever beat it. I think I got to like the end part of it and I just stopped playing, but might have to revisit that one too. Looks like this is a save room over here. Yep. Hey. Alright, making good progress. I think I'm gonna try and get to the boss of the mines, clear it out, and then end this. I'm gonna save the next area for part 2. Shit, I think I want to go this way first. Yep. Okay. Put a marker there. One with our lives. Late and post-game bosses in HK Hollow Knights are brutal too. Some of them scalp depending on your progression. I don't want to see. Okay, so it's Hollow Knight is not one of those games where you could just get overpowered and be done with it. Jeremy says, I had a long legacy. Lol. Get out of here, bruh. About 50 plus airs, but I did beat it eventually. Yeah, no, it's. I mean, my hats off to whoever can beat that without like really getting the legacy up there. God damn the fucking little ledges. You know what? I don't want to mess with you. Yeah, so you're gonna start seeing me abuse the Molotov just because these guys are really annoying. And I think they also have a chance to drop. I know they drop venison, which is a healing item, and I think they can drop a knife as well, which again I wouldn't be angry about getting. So we'll see. Hey. Oh, another area that we can't really proceed because we need a relic to light our way. Hey, we found another NPC. The main game you can get to where you can brute your way through, but it has a lot of optional content for different endings, assuming you brought the Void Heart Edition. I did get the Void Heart Edition, okay. So do you recommend I just kind of, like, try to brute force my way through it, look up a guide beforehand, or what do I do with my life? This is Win. Thank the Watchers. I'm Win. I work in these mines searching for ore and minerals. I'm so glad the military is here to finally get things back to normal. Wait, you're the only one? Well, you have true grit. Thanks, that's for sure. I'm going to head back to the tavern. I need to get my mind off all this with a few games. I don't think I've gotten the bestiary entry for this guy, so I'm gonna farm him up a bit, trying to get it so we can move on with our lives. There it is. The number you need to unlock those varies from creature to creature, so it's something you just have to either kind of memorize, or you can always go into the menu and it'll tell you. So for that one, I don't know which one that is. I need 2 more. Actually, I do know which one that is. I'll get it right now. So it'll tell you 4 more to unlock that one, so on and so forth. Hey, there's a crawler. I was able to learn as I went through to get through the main game okay. I think I may have looked up 2 bosses, optional content, live in the wiki, okay. I mean, I'll definitely try it for sure, blind it, and then, you know, worst comes to worst, if you guys are watching, you can help me out, figure out what's happening. I actually don't need to go to the surface right now. We can try to brute force it. Fun fact, you hold on to the left here. There you go, you get that. I'm gonna say this is a safe spot, yes. Good, and some health. I am really tired of this club. We need to get another weapon. I should have gone to town and bought another weapon, god damn it. Oh no, I haven't unlocked the blacksmith yet, so would have helped anyway. I mean, come on, guy. You can, like, the point of doing it blind and you being there is, you know, that you can look up things for me. That way I am not breaking the spirit of doing it blind? Question mark. My god, can you drop another weapon, please? I can't get to this yet. So in order to get through that, you need to find another NPC that will give you a shovel. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark that on the map. So you need to come back for that at some point in time. Jesus. There's also another trophy for completing all of the quests the NPC give you. And each NPC only gives you one, so it's not too bad. So a lot of them get, yeah, I don't think I get it. Actually, I do, let me see. A lot of them get completed just by natural progression. There's only, I think, one or two that you actually have to go out of your way to complete. And it's more because of, god damn it, because of farming than anything else. There we go. Bird box in it. One of the greatest movies of all time, bruh. It was so good that Netflix needed to point out how many trillions of people have seen it. Oh, these fucking things. Yeah, if you don't have the cocktail, those things are so annoying to take down. Alright. Hey, rock troll unlocked. So see, these guys finally start showing up in this area where we're what, level 6? We're fighting, we're level 1. That's why I was saying that the area that we're, you know, that area was a little over leveled for what level we were. So yeah, it takes 2 hits to kill him now instead of 4, which is a lot better, easier to deal with him. We need to not talk about the movie Don't Dignify by speaking of it. That is an excellent point. So what do you want to talk about then? Bandersnatch? I hear it's your favorite new movie of the 2018/19. Also, I'm watching Scrubs for the 9th time. That is a great show. There's nothing wrong with that. If anything, I'm disappointed that you've only seen it 8 times. By the way, not to continue to take away attention from this game, but the pre-order demo for Anthem starts on the 25th. Yes, it sure does. Which, assuming everything goes well, I might try to do here a little preview of it. Whoa, oh yeah, I do want to go this way. There's this weird sound effect in this room. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It sounds like someone threw a boomerang and it's just constantly floating around. Like, I know it's supposed to be these things, but just the sound effect does not match the animation, in my opinion. So I believe the one on the 25th is going to be the VIP demo, which you get if you pre-order or are part of like the EA Origins bullshit shenanigans program. And then I think in February they're gonna have the free one. Correct me if I'm mistaken. Whoa, where am I going? Oh shit, I didn't even see. What did I get out of that chest? Anybody see? Is that any good equipment? Another fucking club. Great, that's what I wanted. Oh, you bitch. I'm trying to remember if I want to go up top first. Fuck it. Doing it live. Oh my god, I hate that. Sometimes like the animation just, the way it cancels, you still get hit. Hey, the right way. Tonic recipe, okay. You can find another NPC that will make tonics for you, just basically health potions and mana potions, and you need to get handed those. But also, I want a weapon. Game, it'd be great if I could get a weapon. I should probably stop letting this guys hit me. Nope. Ice Gloop unlocked. Oh, I missed a lot of what is happening. Yeah, closer to launch. It's because Jeremy had no choice but to watch the movie because he only had the illusion of free will. Okay, good. I didn't miss a lot. Yeah, y'all keep talking amongst yourselves while I try to get to the boss here. Oh, this is the one thing that drives me up the fucking muscle in this game is the interacting with ladders. It is the most painful fucking thing. Here's another room where we need to come back to. Ah, fucking great. Oh! Fucking tricky ass ice loop. Oh, you bastard. Shoots and ladders were in a cave. Yeah, that's fairly accurate. Oh, come on! Hey, look who we found. The passageway the miners opened is just ahead, but before you continue on, perhaps a history lesson is in order. No, it's not. Oh, let me drink some water, Jesus. I'm dying inside. The Ladori believed that the spirits of animals influence every aspect of their lives. However, at some point, they began to worship a strange demigod called Suta Ulak. They believed this Ulak controlled an army of monstrous minions who would herald the edge of darkness. The symbol of what Ladori used to represent Ulak is also the last evidence I have been able to find of the tribe before they vanished without a trace. What could have happened to them? Could this lock be connected to the monsters and experiences? The monsters we seek must lie beyond the passage ahead. I will wait here until you've cleared the way. Oh god, that water went down the wrong pipe. Can you swing while jumping? No, you cannot. I have searched these caverns for answers about where the Ladori went, but my only lead seems to be this inscription. I believe it is the most recent cave painting the Ladori made. It reads Suta Ulak, which I have translated from the Ladori language into Great Shadow. It is curious that the worship of Ulak seems to have completely eclipsed their previous belief system. Only the tribe shaman could have initiated such a drastic change. But why? Interesting. Hey, we're to the boss. Let's see how many attempts this takes me to fucking complete. Yes. So as mentioned before, if you beat the boss without taking damage, you get a special item. But I don't think we're gonna go for that. Also, hold on. I need faster swing speed. Ooh. Spoopy. God damn it, man, there it goes. Oh, I'm out of mana. Fuck me. Well, womp womp. Jesus, I keep timing that too late. Fairly easy boss, nothing to really be worried about. Just a little HP sponge, really. Yeah, there it goes. If you do manage to beat it without getting hit, you get the Wendigo Claw, I think. So, yeah. It's not... I mean, it's good. It has good attack speed, great attack speed, good damage, but you have to fucking essentially be given something in enema to be able to hit it, so not the best. Outstanding work. Never in all my life have I seen such a skilled fighter. You didn't even see me. You were in another room crying. With my brains and your brawn, all right, I would just have a chance of getting to the bottom of this. Now let's hurry in time. It's of the essence. He just called me an idiot. Like, just really? I mean, maybe I'm both brains and brawn, bruh. Oh, he already triggered this. Do you get a demon great hammer? No. You do get a hammer from one of them, but it's not that one. But that's much later on. So yeah, here we are. We are at the... What are these? The catacombs. So we're at the catacombs. But with that, I think we are going to call it a day. It's been long enough, I think. Thank you for joining me today, guys. As always, this is Drunkeneers channel. We're gonna try and do something a little different from here on out. Do a little bit of streaming now and then. So hopefully you can come back and join us. If there's anything else you guys want us to play, I guess just leave a comment. And then we'll, kind of add it to the list. For sure, as mentioned, we're gonna get through this, then either Hollow Knight or Dead Cells, and then whichever one we didn't do, and then go from there. So we'll see how it all shakes down. But once again, thank you for joining me today, and we'll see you next time. Cheers and good night.